By the end of the video, Anakin Skywalker will be slapped hard with the cold, harsh truth. Today, Anakin snaps like a twig and goes berserk when flashes of his old life as a slave comes before him. You see, in the Corvair sector during the Clone Wars, the Republic was fighting in a surprise attack by the Separatists. No one knew that there was this much of a patrol in this sector by the Confederacy. Later, we learned that Yularen suspected the nearby Kudon people had aligned with the Confederacy, and it seemed that they have given the third moon of Kudo to the Separatists, and now they were building weapons and vehicles there. Yularen was pragmatic, but Anakin, in order to not sacrifice anyone, not his clones, and certainly not the Kudo population, who now were classified as enemies of the Republic, Anakin secretly went alone just with R2. He arrived on the moon and landed inside the facility. However, the problem was that it was too quiet. Anakin was now a veteran of war, so he understood that something was just not right here. If the Kudon people were helping the Separatists, then why is no one around? Why aren't people here guarding this place? In any case, Anakin proceeded inside, and as he ventured into the facility, something started to overcome him. A feeling, a cold, harsh feeling he hadn't felt since he knew what it was. He ran towards the source of this feeling, the force guiding him, leading him to what he ultimately suspected was true. "No," said Anakin, "it was true. This droid factory was forcing the Kudon people into slavery. The Confederacy had crossed the red line." Suddenly, Anakin gets a Watto flashback as his former slaver vaguely threatens the young boy, and then another flashback of his mother being happy for her son that now he is free from slavery. Qui-Gon had come in and saved him. Now Anakin realized that these people are not helping the Separatists. They were enslaved by them. Anakin was done. He jumped right down into the factory, right into the sight of the droids. He ignited his blue blade. It was time for this Jedi to free slaves, same as he once was freed by a Jedi. You know what happened next. Once the enemy was defeated and Anakin turned towards the natives, they were scared senseless. "Please don't," said one of them, thinking that Anakin was gonna kill them. But Anakin instead slashed their cuffs. He finally freed them. Anakin Skywalker, a Jedi of the Republic. One of them started talking. The Separatists came in and gassed their village, took them and forced them to work. They told them that the Republic was coming to kill them. Well, then all they need is to alter their plans. Suddenly, another battalion of droids starts attacking. Anakin tells the natives to pick up the weapons from the droids he just crushed, assuming that they know how to use these weapons. But just because they don't fight in their war doesn't mean that the Kudon can't fight at all. But no, Anakin wasn't asking them to fight in a war. He was asking them to fight for themselves. With that, Anakin let some of his demons go this day, but of course he still remained disturbed as the Clone Wars waged on. For today though, he did his duty in freeing the slaves and giving a victory to the Republic. We're gonna talk about what happened before that. How Anakin saw the reality of being a general during the Clone Wars. You see, the Republic intelligence had led Yularen to believe that the Kudon people had chosen their allegiance, and now they were working for the Confederacy. Anakin still doubted that a little, but once he saw the reports, the Jedi was amazed to see how much casualties there would be in this attack on both sides. Both the clones would die and the Kudon people. When he asked why there are so many projected deaths, Yularen let Anakin know that the point of attack was going to be the weapons factory that was producing droids, and the Kudons were aiding the Separatists in this war. Once they go in and blow it up, then everyone inside and around the factory will go up in flames. This did not sit well with Anakin, not one bit. They were going to kill living beings this time, not just droids. Yularen wasn't interested. In his mind, that was the nature of war. As much as Anakin protested that they use a two-way attack, Yularen wasn't having it. If they do such a thing, then they are delaying the inevitable. This means that clones will be in danger and they might lose more clones as a result. As always, Anakin was approaching this very emotionally. Their job was to save as much men as possible, not Kudons, considered to be the enemy. Anakin stood silent. He was speechless because, well, he knew Admiral Yularen was right. In fact, he wished to contradict him, but he just couldn't. They should protect their men first. On the other hand, he wasn't wrong either. He wanted to protect the natives too. Anakin was just completely lost. Is this what leaders do in war? Try to make impossible choices? Anakin would rather just fly without any worries. But that was not his reality. The reality was that this war had crushed him inside. His dream of one day cleansing the galaxy from all harm was slowly fading away as reality kicked in. But in the end, Anakin was the maverick he was born to be. He knew Yularen wasn't happy with him. Yularen thought he relied too much on his emotions. War isn't about that. But no, Anakin was a Jedi first and a general second. He needs to do what's right, and he did. If you saw yesterday's video, Anakin went in and cleaned shop, destroyed the droids that were holding the natives captive and prisoners, ultimately saving the day as usual. But what about Yularen? Do you think he is right, or is Anakin right for thinking more emotionally here? Talk to me down in the comments, guys, and if you enjoyed this video, leave a thumbs up, hit that bell to get notified the moment a new video is out. Have an awesome day, my Star Wars friends, and may the Force be with you always.